Now, more upside at running back. This Keaton Mitchell kid, one of the highest picked up guys of last week, went from 1% to 17% rostered in Yahoo leagues, which kind of blew my mind at first. And then you realize the IR spot eligible, you could pick him up without dropping anybody. And I ultimately picked him up in a ton of leagues. Very intriguing stash, not somebody unlike Chuba Hubbard we just talked about that you can plug right into lineups. We don't even know if he'll be back in week 5. He's eligible to come off that IR as early as this week. And I think down the road could definitely carve himself out, this Keaton Mitchell kid, an intriguing role. Now, he is small, 5'8", 191 pounds, but he was third in this class in terms of 40 time, just otherworldly speed, behind only Devon Achane and Jamar Gibbs. Ever heard of those two? Elite speedsters there. So we got some real high-end elite breakaway talent here. And we saw it get flashed this preseason. He had a 31-yard run against the Commanders, another 35-yard touchdown run that ended up getting called back on a hold. The team was just raving about him all training camp, how explosive he is, especially as a passing game guy. They were moving all over the place. And ultimately, the Ravens decided they had to keep this kid, moving Melvin Gordon down instead of him. And so far, nobody has been that impressive. Sure, Gus Edwards continues to churn, and he's got that kind of thunder roll. He's not going to go anywhere. He'll continue to see those 8 to 15 carries and probably average his career, 5 yards a carry. Gus is solid here, but I do think they need that lightning complement as well, especially in this Todd Monken offense that seems ready to ignite at any minute. Maybe Mitchell is that missing piece in the backfield. You get that speed and space. That's what Monken had tried to do with J.K. Dobbins before he went down. I could see Mitchell definitely carving himself out a role. Don't forget, last year in college, 1,704 rushing yards, or total yards rather, with 1,452 of them rushing. He only had 2 games with under 100 rushing yards last season, 14 touchdowns as well, back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. He was an elite producer at Coastal Carolina, Eastern Coastal Carolina. I mean, this guy can definitely play, Keaton Mitchell. So, especially because the Ravens have hyped him up all offseason, made sure to keep him, had a clear role in mind, and we saw those glimpses in the preseason. I think he's worth stashing on your roster. If he's still out there, a 3 to 5% bid, I think you'll need a week or two to see it, but ultimately this kid could have some real upside, especially because this Ravens offense could continue to ascend to another level. What is up, you fantasy wolf? Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, share your thoughts in the comments, check out some more videos, and join the newest Wolfpack by subscribing below.